So why does Jesus curse a fig tree? In Mark 11, we see this story of Jesus cursing a fig tree. He thinks there's fruit on the tree and he's hungry. And when he gets to the tree, there's no fruit on it. So he curses the fig tree so that later it withers and dies. This can be a strange story, and maybe some people think that Jesus is only doing this because he was angry and acted out of hunger pangs, but there's something way more theological and significant going on here. In Jesus's thought, the fig tree represents the temple, because all the way back in the Garden of Eden, figs became associated with this paradise place where God and man would dwell together. Adam and Eve covered themselves with fig leaves when they realized they were naked. The idea of a land filled with figs is how the promised land was often talked about. And so for Israel, when they think about a fig tree, they think about the place where they have communion and dwell with God. And that ultimate place for them in the first century was the temple. It was where they met with God, made their sacrifices, and could commune with him. And now Jesus is saying that this fruitless tree, this fruitless fig tree, was going to be cursed, just like he was going to curse the fruitless fig tree of the temple. What he's saying is this: the temple had become fruitless. It was supposed to bear fruit for all nations. Israel was supposed to expand their borders and take the good news of God's love to the world, but instead they built walls around it and siloed off all of the temple from the Gentiles. And so Jesus curses the fig tree as a picture of the curse that was going to come upon the fruitless temple. And that's exactly what happened. Just a few years later, Rome invaded Jerusalem and destroyed the temple just as Jesus predicted. The temple was cursed and destroyed, and now Jesus is building his new temple in us, the church. And it's our job now to be fruitful, to go to all nations with the good news of Jesus, showing them God's love and compassion. So no, Jesus did not angrily curse a fig tree. He was showing a prophetic picture of the destruction of the temple.